Okay, so here we are continuing with the holiday theme, and this is a besides the crust homemade pumpkin pie. So in the bowl we have 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and we're going to add half a teaspoon of salt to that. Okay, here we have 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Okay, next we have 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. Okay, and next is 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Okay, now we have the mixture, the dry ingredients, and just going to mix those together with a small whisk, a little mini whisk. This is a bamboo bowl. Okay, so dry ingredients are mixed. Okay, it is evenly mixed now and ready for wet ingredients and the mixture. I will go ahead and mention this as well. This is the pie pan that's going to be used. It has been sprayed with non-stick cooking spray and just dusted with a little bit of powder. Not powder, flour. Alright, I'm sorry the scenery hasn't changed, but if you've watched a previous video, we are cooking in a tiny home, so there isn't a whole lot of room. So this is the bowl the wet ingredients are going to go in, and right now evaporated milk along with 2 eggs are going into this measuring cup. I'm sorry for my powder slip back there too instead of flour. I don't know what was on my mind. Okay, so these are 2 large eggs, and this is a can of evaporated milk. 12-ounce can. Okay, so now with the little mini whisk again, these are getting thoroughly mixed together. I still have the dry ingredients here, empty bowl here, and eggs and evaporated milk that look like they are mixed. Okay, it is now December, and in our area anyway, it's impossible to find pumpkins. So we are now adding a 15-ounce can of a 100% pure pumpkin to the empty bowl. And it definitely smells like pumpkin, just pumpkin. Okay, now to the 100% pure pumpkin 15-ounce can, adding the dry mixture from earlier and stirring that in. So here's the mixture, and all of this is going in. Okay, so it's very important to make sure the dry ingredients are added very slowly and mixed very well for even distribution. So this is what we have so far, and now the wet ingredients are going in. And once again, everything is going to be used. And it looks really watery and soupy right now. Okay, so now we are going to preheat the oven to 475. Oh, 425. Sorry. Okay, so here is the pie crust straight out of the box. It is one that you have to unroll. And this needs to be set aside for quite some time to defrost so it can be unrolled. Okay, so here's the pie crust. It's going to be unrolled very slowly because you don't want it to break. Okay, so this pie crust did not break, so it is going into the floured pan. And you want to press it down on the bottom and crimp the edges around the top, just like you would do with a homemade pie crust. A few little folds there. Okay, so here's the pie crust, and now the entire liquid mixture goes in. And as you can see, it's not completely thick, but it's thickened up quite a bit from the really watery substance that it was in the beginning. So we're going to get this out of the bowl. Sounds like we're preheated. And next, it will be oven time. Okay, so it is going into the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. After that, you're going to reduce the heat to 350 for another 45 minutes. Okay, so now for the whipped topping. This is 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, so this is 8 ounces of heavy whipping cream. And this is a 16 ounce, so I'm going to guesstimate about half of it. Okay, so this is 1/8 tablespoon of cinnamon. Sorry, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and now this is half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Okay, so those are all the ingredients for the whipped topping, and now just have to mix it well with a fork to get it fluffy. Okay, don't be discouraged if it doesn't get fluffy fast, and actually the whisk is probably going to be faster to get it there, so you have to be patient, take your time. Okay, here's the whipped topping, and here it took probably 7 minutes of very brisk whisking to get this done. It is going to vary by your elevation, your temperature, so you know it is ready when you can make a little peak with it. See that? It's thickened up. So this is going to go into the refrigerator. Also with this, you can put this in a storage container, and this will keep in the refrigerator for several days. Actually, the pie won't be around that long. Okay, so now it is time to lower this temperature to 350. And this is going to cook for another 40 to 50 minutes. And we're gonna check and see what the pie looks like so far. Looks delicious. So the thumbnail will be the finished product. We hope you guys enjoy the videos. If you do, like, share, and subscribe.